Good morning everyone, it's Eric with His&Hers HHQ. Next up project, we're going to do a full and complete build. We're going to do this. I've been kind of feeling in the funk, and I know you all know what that is. So I'm going to do this. My daughter-in-law got it for me, and 79 Pontiac Firebird snap fit. I've already unboxed it and done a little bit of cleanup, so we'll get over here and I'll show you what I did or talk about what I did, and then we'll get to the build process and then a final reveal. So here in just a second we're going to get turned around and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so here's where we're at. Again, as I said, this is the AMT Snap Fit Turbo Custom 1979 Pontiac Firebird. This here's your instruction sheet. It's really basic. Just going over this, I would say this here is a kit designed for first-time builders, and I would highly recommend it as a first-time builder's kit. Those of us with more experience could probably have a lot of fun with this. But this is certainly one of those first-time builders kits that's definitely worth a look. So as you can see, you only have 10 steps to the whole build process, and then you would be able to apply your decals. But this kit is one of those kits that has not only the decals, but has a really sharp sticker sheet. The decal sheet is going to be the exact same as your sticker sheet. And as you can tell, I'm hoping you can see it really well. Those there are some really fabulous graphics. The designs are really, really nice. I'm liking the way it's going. I do like the brown and orange Thunderbird going on here, and the way this here, or Firebird, is going on. I'm digging it, but it's not what I'm seeing for my particular build. So I'm looking at the blue Firebird or a Trans Am going on. All that being said, this here is basically everything that was in the box. I've left the clear bits still bagged up so I can keep the clear bits safe in my work environment. This here, where I'm at right now, was all of 5 minutes of a little bit of cleanup here and there. I might still do a little bit, but I've got to clip this off, but I will after I'm done with prime and paint. The same with these. The way the seats are designed are attached to the sprue, and the way the dash is attached to the sprue, I left them attached, and I will put my clip right there for prime and paint. So that'll go off really nice. The steering wheel's got 2 points here. I'm going to clip off this point, because this bottom spoke of the steering wheel is going to be, well, the bottom spoke. So I'm going to clip that off and clean all this mess up, and that way it looks right. And then I'll leave this bit of sprue attached so I can more easily prime and paint. Same with the rear window louvers. I'm thinking I might clear that off a little bit. I don't know yet. I do have smaller alligator clips that I can clip onto one of the pegs here, so I may go ahead and do that. And over here, this here is going to be one of those things. I'm leaving it attached to the sprue. Once it's primed and painted, I'll clip it off, do a little touch up at the sprue points, and it'll be good to go. These here I clipped off already, cleaned up. What I'm going to do is go ahead and glue these together, even though you can just snap together, because these backings actually go over there and I don't want to force it in there and accidentally get it stuck. So what I'm going to do is glue those in place, and then I'll mount these on some tape so that they're all easier to prime and paint together all as one. The tires are really nice, set at Goodyear's, and they will fit over the whole batch once they're together. See, they're kind of loose and they go over the hubs real nice. I'm going to go with kind of a silver, the body color, the bare metal kind of look for the body to go with the blue, and I'm thinking that's going to rock. But yeah, this is where we're at here. And again, I said I was going to do this, get a little bit of work done here. The tires, I'm going to break out my brand new drill and give them just a little bit of wear, not a whole lot, you know, just a little bit of wear. And then I think I'll clip this off, make sure that's all cleaned up, and do that. Once we're done doing that, we'll get ready for prime and paint. I'll show you what paints I'm using, what primers I'm using, and then the next set of shots will be the primed and painted model. I will start some assembly and go from there. So let's get started. That's it. We are ready for prime and paint. I'm going to be using the flat white primer on all my interior bits, my flat black primer on all the undercarriage, most all the undercarriage, and I'm going to be using the gray primer on the body, and then I'm going to paint it gloss black because I'm going to be using this on the main body. So that's our list of colors. When we come back, you'll see that everything's is either primed and or painted. So hang on to your hats and we will get to that. Quick here, this is where I'm going to blend together a couple of browns so I can get into some of the detail in this, in the interior. And I'm going to work with these cheap Walmart apple barrel, melted chocolate, chestnut, nutmeg brown. I want to see exactly, I want to feel the detail, you know, get in those recesses. So I'm going to use one of these cups, one of these cheap little cups that Walmart sells, and blend up some colors, see what I feel works right, and do a wash.
playing Pac-Man hearts, racing, feeling 10 feet tall. You wore that leather jacket, headpiece to the sky. We danced to the symphony of just you and I. Love in the 80s, under starry skies, with mixtapes and Walkmans and our hearts on the rise. Electric dreams and roaring nights. We were young, wild and free, in the glow of city lights. Cruising in your Trans Am, windows down, music loud, singing to Bon Jovi, lost in the crowd. We'd sneak into movies, popcorn in our hands, living for the moment, making our own plans. Love in the 80s, under starry skies, with mixtapes and Walkmans and our hearts on the rise. Electric dreams and roaring nights. We were young, wild and free, in the glow of city lights. Nights at the diner, sharing milkshakes and fries, talking about the future, lost in each other's eyes. No worries about tomorrow, just the beat of the drum. In the 80s, we knew love was young. Love in the 80s, under starry skies, with mixtapes and Walkmans and our hearts on the rise. Electric dreams and rollering nights. We were young, wild and free, in the glow of city lights. Cruising in the Trans Am, windows down, music loud, singing to the crowd. Singing to Bon Jovi, lost in the crowd. We were young, wild and free, in the glow of city lights. Those nights.
And here we are, another build done. This one's the AMT from round 2, the AMT Turbo Custom 1979 Pontiac Firebird. I chose this color because I happen to like blue. Blue is my favorite color. Pretty much every shade of blue is my favorite color, so I happen to go with this. I love the way it went together. If you're patient, it will definitely go together really nice. Certainly a beginner's kit. If you are a beginner or new to modeling, I highly recommend this kit. It really does come out really, really nice. I chose the plate from Utah, and I did a TikTok showing how I applied it. I used Gorilla Wood Glue and a toothpick. I cut out the license plate from the decal sheet, but I left it attached to the sheet and just attached it that way, so there's a little more accuracy to scale. That's just a thing that I learned and I continue to do. I had a few issues with the getting the decal on the hood, but that was me. It was one of those things. I don't know if it was just bad luck on my part or what, but it was in the process of settling. I had the decal set on it, the microsol and the microset. I had that on it. Everything was going great. I turned my back. 10-15 minutes later I come back and it split right here. I don't know, it was already set. I just left it alone. I used Tamiya Clear Orange and Tamiya Clear Red to do the marker lights and the tail light there. And I even marked the Pontiac symbol in the front. But again, this here is a beginner's build. Now if you want to see this car, we have this kit bashing. It's where you can mix kits. Say you happen to have the 78 Trans Am from AMT, I do believe it is. It's the Smokey and the Bandit one. You can actually swap out and do the 79 body with it. Cut off the hood and you have all the stuff you need there from the Bandit kit to really make this one shine. Though as a snap together kit with very limited parts, I went together, paint, dry time, and total assembly for me was roughly 8 hours total. And that, I mean, we've had a couple of really, really warm days, so paint was drying for me quick, so were the clear coats. So this here is definitely highly recommended as a beginner's kit, and for the more experienced modelers, I do recommend it. It's one of those wet the palette kits if you really are maybe kind of in a funk. This here will definitely just bring it out. You can have a lot of fun with it, do a lot of fun with the detail on the inside, and if you're like me and have a lot of spare parts, you could really have a whole lot of fun with this one. Rotators or whatnot. This here would definitely be or make for a fun kit. Even a CHP model, this one would really rock. So the kit's complete. Took me about 8 hours. Beginner's kit. If you're new to modeling and you followed along in the video, I really appreciate it. This one goes together nice and smooth, and I really look forward to hearing from everybody. I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't yet, head on over to Facebook and follow us at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share the content, share the love of scale model building. It truly is a medium limited only by your imagination. You build for you. And as always, take a moment, comment below. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It gets our videos out there, really spreads it amongst not just the community, but with everybody in general. And really all we're doing is sharing the love of scale model building. So yeah, comment below. Just a quick aside. I know I've been away a while, and I do apologize for that. And but yeah, this 3 projects done, and I'm looking forward to getting more content out there. Hey, which one of y'all out there cleaned up my face?